What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Hunter x Hunter chapter 369, titled Limits. I was able to scale some things here, so you guys should be able to see more panels here as I scroll instead of just usually the one that we had for the last couple. I should be, let me double check, let me make sure. The day that you're watching this on YouTube, so not Twitch members, well, Patreon members, if you guys are seeing this on Monday, I actually am going to be streaming tonight, but I let everybody know that in the Avatar video that came out on Monday. Alright, cool. Friday. So if you're seeing this on YouTube tonight, like 7:30 p.m., I'll be live on Twitch. We will be doing Mob Psycho episodes. Let me double check to let you guys know which episodes we'll be doing. We will be doing episodes 8 and 9. So Mob Psycho season 1, episodes 8 and 9 will be live tonight on Twitch. So if you're around, come check us out, hang out, talk anime, all that cool stuff. We got this going on here. We had Kurapika pass out. We had kind of the aftermaths, or no, not the aftermath. It did all happen. One of the princes has been killed, a female, one of the females, but referred to as prince. It looks like you guys kind of explained to me that they're all queens, and none of them hold kind of, I guess, rank or hearsay over the other. So just because Oito is kind of the latest to have a child with the king, it doesn't mean she's like head queen in charge, that they're all queens. But that the first queen, like the original one, which I guess is Benjamin's mother, I think, if she's still in the picture. I don't know. I got a lot of comments on, the queens and whose siblings and all that kind of stuff. But that she holds a little bit. Can she get away with more? Does she actually have like power and say in things? We'll kind of wait to see how that plays out. Kurapika passed out. I don't know how long he's going to be out for. We also had T-Dog over there threatening his chick. What's her name? I like her so far, but I'm worried that she's going to die. And we're just seeing more of kind of the brilliance and genius that T is. But just because he is a genius doesn't mean he's going to be better than everybody as far as the Nen ability that he develops. But I've still got to wait to see, because I've had people say, his ability is not that overpowered, and I've had other people say that his ability is so overpowered that he could defeat Miriam and Netero all by himself, like all that kind of thing. So he's definitely being built. Regardless of what his ability is, he's definitely being built up for sure as kind of like the main antagonist of this ship so far. Now other threats might emerge with like Camille being more kind of like threatening or like causing things behind the scenes. T was so focused on, becoming king or winning, but his mindset maybe hasn't shifted, but it's focused on something right now that he probably thinks if I master this, it can help me become king. But we'll wait to see what he develops. We're still waiting on that. I think we have, 20 chapters left? Is it 390, 386, 387, something like that is all we have. And I'm trying to keep up with all the princes and whose room number and what beast is there. It's just going to be a lot. I'm going to need to see more of it. And I'm only reading one chapter a week, so it's like after I read it, I don't kind of get more of it or get to see it visually, if it were to be an anime. And then we did get clarification. I forgot why, though. We did see the bodyguards. What was her name? We did see her bodyguards plotting to kill her. I guess Hanzo wasn't in on the conversation. Talking about killing her, the rest, including Hanzo, got moved to Marina instead at the request of their mother. So I don't know why her own guards were plotting against her. Maybe it was mentioned. If it was mentioned and I missed it, then I'll just admit I straight up missed it, but I don't remember why. And if why, if not, then why? Like, if it didn't get put on there, why are they... I mean, we know you've got guards working for certain princes and queens that are assigned to others, and none of that seems safe to me at all, knowing the overarching goal, but it kind of is what it is. But let's go ahead and get into it. Chapter 369. There's the whale. That's the ship on top. I always forget. Like, that ship looks huge. Let me go to that. Oh, let me get these notes ready. I have the screen over to here, so if I'm looking over here, that's where the chapter is. All right. The second day, 18 hours since. This has all happened in one day. It just seems like so much because all the chapters I've been through. Oh, phew, I was debating. I was debating whether we should risk calling for a doctor. I'm guessing not that much time has passed because they just let us know here. So how long was he out for? What time is it? Shh, the others don't know you were knocked out. They think you're still on duty. Quiet down. How long was I out? About 9 hours. Why do I feel like 9 hours is not that long compared to uh what he was knocked out in York New City? Is it because he used it? I can't remember if he used it twice. I know he used it against Uva, but then did he use it again when he was confronting Pakunoto and Crollo? Did he activate it then, and maybe the double up is what knocked him out for so long? Because Kurapika's over here thinking that long I was knocked out, but wasn't he knocked out for like weeks at a time, or was it a couple of days? It was at least longer than 9 hours. I remember it was the first time. So has he gotten better that it's not taking as much physical toll on him as far as him passing out? Because it's still doing the same to his lifespan, but as far as him being just like TKO'd, I'm not sure. The queen, well, she blacked out about the same time you did. What? And the shark is still active. So that means, is Kurapika awake and the Emperor time is still active? I can't quite tell. It looks to be because we don't see Kurapika's pupils at all, but everybody else we're seeing, Bill and Shimano, whatever her name is, we're seeing their eyes, but I can't remember if that's just Kurapika's character design. Wobble, right next to you. Oh, she's awake too. Emperor time, it's been on for 12 hours. Oh, it's still on. The pattern appears to be one which you push yourself past the point of failure, and the person who's sharing the ability goes down with you. Oh, okay. So who is this speaking though? Because we see the thought bubbles here, but this isn't being spoken out to somebody, is it? Does that mean 3 hours is the limit for Emperor time and beyond, that I black out for 3 times as long? Or maybe the cost of the taken ability changes the time limit. So since they're sharing, connectively through Nen, Kurapika TKOs, Oito TKOs. But even waking back up, it's still active, is it not? I can't tell. Emperor time, it's been on for 12 hours. Yeah, I'm a little kind of hung up here, but I don't want to sit here and like reiterate this. You guys will explain it to me as far as like, why did it not seem that it put Kurapika out this long compared to last time? Is it still active? I mean, maybe I'll get these questions answered as I scroll along. Is it still active? And then Kurapika's coming up with a hypothesis here that maybe however long I have it active, I'm out for 3 times that amount. It's still going. It might not take 3 hours next time. The deafening heartbeat is probably the warning before I black out. Your Majesty, I know I'll continue. From the 12th Prince. Hey, it's good to see that Oito is still down for the cause. And then there was, I don't know if it was a hang up on translation. Was Oito even familiar with the prince that died? I know that, they're all queens and they all kind of have interactions. So I don't know how close the relationship was as far as, but when she said like losing one of my children or whatever last time, it was like, how close was their relationship? Were they ever really even, I don't know. No, my ability was harder to handle than I thought. That's the reason for your deep sleep. We'll change the order of the investigation. Please look into the 4th Prince security staff and their stations. You don't look well. Are you sure you're all right? Honestly, I don't know. So when I give the signal, order the dolphin to deactivate immediately. So start with T-Dog. Is that for your convenience? No, there are strategic reasons. The 1st Prince's soldiers are probably Nen users. They won't allow a single ant into the room. I thought if there weren't a time limit, we would try infiltrating him last to see just how tight their security is. We can surmise that the 2nd Prince didn't respond to the offer because her guards know Nen as well. They even declined the opportunity for recon because they already have someone with such an ability, and they think Slaka, affiliated with Queen Dazzle, is enough. Or perhaps because second Prince Camilla has sole authority over all matters. Camilla's, I don't know, we got to put her ass down. We got to put her loose cannon ass down. His insight is probably correct. Only His Majesty the King can express opinions to Prince Camilla. Yeah, she's not taking anything from anybody. We have a connection to third Prince Zhang Li now, and so on. The priority should be fourth Prince T, about whom we have zero information. I'm still, like, when the last chapter ended last week, I thought Kurapika was still going to be passed out when everybody was going to be scheduled to come have their Nen tutoring. I'm like, there's going to be actually, I was like, there's no way he's going to have recovered in this time, but we're good to, I mean, they've got to be showing up soon. Weren't they supposed to come the very next day, like at like noon or something, and 9 hours have passed, or they had 12 hours until people were showing up? I don't remember the exact times. Your Majesty, I understand your unease. I will repeat this as often as needed. We are here to protect you and the prince. Please trust me. Lady Oito. She's, like, come on. Like, if she's not in, I get it. Like, she wasn't expecting this. She wasn't, mentally prepared to, have this responsibility and to take on something that she knows nothing about and to do this. So if she wants to tap out, I get it, tap out. But, like, if you're in, if you're down, like you're saying up here, Your Majesty, I know I'll continue. Like, if you're on it, then be on it. But if you're out, like, let me know so we can adjust accordingly. Prince Wobble, what do you think? Have we ever seen Prince Wobble interact with anybody? He's always been asleep. Okay, so are we, I wonder if this is going to be a T episode. I want to try to get the man's name down, but, like, everybody lets me know that they don't even know how to pronounce his name. Where is it at? It's up here. No, my ability is harder than I thought. Like, are we Serenich? Tisserenich? Tisserenich. Ah, fuck it. Let's keep going. Alright, here's the layout. Careful, don't get lost, but I must hurry or the burden on Kurapika will be too great. So this is her thoughts. Beyond the bend in the Duxt. Here's the thing, though. Niche living quarters lie ahead. He's so... His senses are on high right now with Nen. And just like, we see this panel right here, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor. You probably can't. But his, okay, maybe you can see my cursor now. I think you can. Whatever this is, I don't know if this is Oito or if this is his Nen beast. But he's got a lot going on Nen-wise now. I don't know if he knows what N is, or if his chick beside him has it active and they sense something coming in, or they just sense whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Oito shows up there with the roach or whatever, and he immediately, like, looks at it and he knows something's off about it. He knows maybe it's being controlled by somebody. Like, it wouldn't freak me out for one bit what this might turn out to be, because I haven't scrolled down yet, but this gasp here in whatever this is about to be, it's freaking me out a little bit. Oh god, I don't want to scroll down. What's gonna happen? What the fuck is that? It's like the Nen Beast aura has its own N activated and is like, has this protective bubble. She's not gonna go past that. We gotta find another way in. She's gonna scream, I bet. What the fuck? So she screams again, alerting everybody again. I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. So this is the other, so this is his beast, but it's not, it doesn't look to actually be like the beast. It looks to be kind of like an aura of it, or not an after image, but you know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's kind of like encapsulated his area. I don't know if it's by his doing, or like the stronger he's getting, the beast is kind of just, I don't know. But I'm hoping that maybe that gasp is just it. But we see it, it looks like its mouth's open, and then this mouth's open on the bottom as well. She had a nightmare. Go back to your stations. Yeah, okay. Your Majesty, what happened? A woman's face suddenly appeared in the passage. I think the bug got eaten. Shit. Well, is it over? Little Eye was forcibly deactivated. This creature beside me is also saying it was deactivated. Damn. Alright. Order the dolphin to deactivate. Sure. Damn, they didn't get in. 9 whole hours. For security reasons, they're letting nothing pass through the ducts. Must be the Nen beast protecting the prince. Wasted for nothing. Yeah, we didn't get shit out of that other than maybe finding out before the rest of the boat or the rest of the princes that one of the princes is dead, but we actually got zero information, to be honest. Not only did we not get information on T, Teresinich, T-Dog, not only did we not get information on T-Dog, we didn't get information on anybody else either, you know? We accomplished nothing. Because we didn't save the girl that was getting, we didn't save the princess that was getting killed. It's now been alerted. Well, she can't anymore, but homeboy over here has now been alerted. Okay, somebody knows Nen. Oito knows Nen. She has ability to do X, Y, and Z. But we didn't save the girl. We didn't get any recon information. Kurapika's taken years' time off of his life. He's been knocked out. He's put Oito through a shitstorm. She's exhausted. All for nothing. Other than to... I mean, we did gain an audience and, you know, hopefully some alliances. But as far as for us, for the team, we gained pretty much nothing. Other than wasted time and energy. Like, actual energy. You'd think the physical toll would get lighter with the additional limitations I placed on it. I must use it carefully, or the smallest mistake will prove fatal. A toxic double-edged sword. Is this the sword that's supposed to be on his heart? Maybe. I'm sorry I got confused and upset. Not at all. I'm the one who's grateful that you took on such a reckless request. It was actually, I mean, shouts out to Oito though. Like I said, she was not prepared for this. She just wants to protect her and Wobble, probably preferably Wobble. Like she'd give her life for Wobble, but she didn't sign up for this Nen beast, Nen battle, control, recon missions. The fact that she was even able to go along as far as she did was pretty great. We got to calm down on her like screaming and kind of like letting cover up, but I mean, she did probably better than most. Oh shit, she wants to know Nen. Wouldn't it be dope if she can teach her Nen, right? And she's already been exposed to an ability that she seems to be semi-comfortable with. Let her try to craft an ability like that. So you can just use. I don't know how, who knows how long it'll take. She could be someone like Gon, Killua, and T-Dog. She could be someone like Zushi. It could take her forever, but it would help the scenario, you know? You said knowledge will vastly increase the probability of survival. I agree, you know? Being able to see the world of Nen or not makes a huge difference. I want to know more of what's possible for Wobble. I apologize. No, why? Is it because the risks are too great? No, that's not it. It's that I got your consent ex post facto. What? Since my ability forces itself on someone, it has side. Don't tell me that. I haven't read past this line yet, so I don't know what's about to be said here. But don't tell me that Kurapika has now taken the ability away for Oito to ever use Nen. Let's see what this says. What? Since my ability forces itself on someone, it has side effects. Using it on someone without Nen will forcibly awaken their abilities. Okay. Then, Your Majesty, you can already use Nen. Yeah, but she doesn't know what to do with it. She can't control it. I thought it was about to hit us with some Gone shit. Like, Jesus, Kurapika, like you're like not only putting it on yourself, but you're over here risking others' potential to learn Nen. So she can already use it, but you could still kind of coerce her down a direction of, I don't know what Oito is interested in or what she might have an affinity for to make, but you could still teach her, the basics. So it's open. All right, cool. It's forcefully open now. Teach. Second day, 9 a.m. 13th Prince Guard. 13th Prince Guard. Report back if he teaches Nen correctly. In intimate detail. She said intimate. Your supreme directive is to learn Nen in the allotted time. She chose me and not Virgil. I won't waste this chance. Report back if he teaches Nen correctly. So are we saying that these two bodyguards already know how to use it? Well, he's got the H on his chest, so I guess they would know. Why are we here? Anything to escape her? We lucked out. What is this? What's this? I don't know either. What are we putting fist in? We bump. Oh no, this is the feather we saw on Halkenberg when he woke up. It must have to do with the Nen beast Prince Wobble's guard called about. Find out what this is. Disclose whatever you need to in order to learn all you can. I think this is the work of our Prince's Nen beast. Me too. It's the mark of resolve. He's always... So we think that's something to do with Halkenberg's Nen beast? Because Halkenberg doesn't seem to know Nen either. We'll see. The prince managed to get rid of me, but this is an important mission that can't be entrusted to others. This is an opportunity to monitor the other guards and negotiate, but I feel that we're being manipulated by a mere bodyguard. He's a dangerous individual. Oh god, here we go again. I need his mind. I want him on my side. Prince and all if need be. Use the 2 weeks to recruit them. A letter would be the surest way to negotiate secretly. Signaling in code risk interceptions. This one also creeps me out. This is 5th Prince, right? Tupepas? Yeah. And that's the one, Mayor is the one that called on the phone and showed up. If you're not able to learn Nen in 2 weeks, kill them all. Hey, no avoiding learning on purpose. So we've already got a trigger-happy bodyguard already and another one that's going to try to keep him in check. And then this is, I feel like this is also putting risk on his chick, because didn't she say that, it's not possible, or I'm not lying to you? That type of thing. So what if they come back and do know Nen in 2 weeks? He's going to look at her when they show up and kill her. So are they just going to have a sleepover at Wobbles? Like, are they going to leave and come back? Because, like, he's like, if you're not able to learn Nen in 2 weeks, kill them all. Like, are they just going to hang out for the day, leave and come back? Or is this just going to be a 2-week, 24-hour, stream type shit? Like, they're just going? I don't know. And I wonder, well, we don't know what princes would actually be interested in, but we know they would want their bodyguards to at least. But these look like regular bodyguards, not hunter bodyguards. Pay attention to anyone who makes contact with Kurapika. He's the key going forward. I should be wary of number 1, 4, and 5. To think the enemy invited me in. Appearance, teaching method, mannerisms, and locclusion will give me hints to his type and abilities. First Prince Benjamin's bodyguard. Benjamin's bodyguards are always looking cracked out. Yo, dude, calm down. This is more than Nen, a skill that comes from experience. Since it's my lifeblood, I tell this to no one. The difference between someone who can and can't use Nen can be seen most clearly around the eyes when seen in profile in person. What's this? The hunter can obviously use Nen, but 4 more are pretending not to be able to use Nen. Does he have some kind of perceptive ability? It's not an issue if they're here, like the hunter, as undercover spies, but if, like me, you're on a mission, when you activate your ability, it'll express my right to self-defense. He's over here again, trigger happy. He wants anybody to do anything, and he's going to draw a gun and start shooting. It's going to be wild. Alright, so everybody's here. We're showing up. We're here to learn Nen. Yeah, I bet you are. I can tell from the obvious aura without even looking at your face, as you wish. There were 11 silent majorities set to activate. Wait, what the... What did we just... What just happened? What is this? What is this? Oh, this is his ability. I thought this was somebody in the damn room. This is Benjamin's bodyguard. He's got the ability to use Nen. Here's the other one. He also has the ability to use Nen. So he's over here talking about, you know, mannerisms and the difference between someone who can use Nen is clear, blah, 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 blah. Skill that comes from experience. Obviously, Nen, the four of them are pretending. When you activate your ability, I'll express my right to self-defense. What was he saying up here, though? Appearance, teaching method, mannerisms give me hints to his type and ability. So what, like if he's a conjurer or whatever, and then what he specifically does. He almost has like almost like a stealth dolphin type thing going on. And then who the hell is he talking to? Anytime I'm ready for you. Is that this here speaking to him? Because I'm trying to figure like who the hell is he talking to? Yeah, I bet you are. I can tell from the obvious aura without even looking at your face. As you wish. They were 11 silent majority set to activate. I don't know what the hell that is. What he's got going on. If it's visible to the other Nen users. Or how the hell that's going to play out. So yeah, they kind of left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger here, slash, you know, what's that ability, what's going on. Everybody's saddled up, you know. We're here. They said they're going to teach a new Nen in 2 weeks. How deep it goes, I don't know if they're just going to learn the basics of like Gyo and, you know, Ren, Ten, all that kind of stuff, being able to strengthen things. Or is Kurapika planning to take this into like a deep, you know, you're going to know the category, you're going to be able to specialize in your specific ability, all that kind of stuff. I'm not quite sure. This dude's freaking out. He's also freaking me out. And different princes sending their bodyguards. You know, Zhang Li over here sending his. T-Dog sending his. Topeppa sending hers. Halkenberg with the feathers in their hand. Like, everybody's going. So we didn't miss anything too crazy here. Now that Oito's Nen pores have been forcibly awakened, like what Wang did with Gon and Killua, like Gon and Killua did to the bunny rabbit that we saw. She does have the ability to use Nen, so she should be able to see Nen Beast now, from now on, or anything going on. But that doesn't mean, you know, she can like do things with her aura and protect. She just knows about it, but doesn't mean she knows what to do with it. You can give somebody a weapon, but if they've never used it before, or any weapon at all, it might not serve them very well. So hopefully Kurapika can coach her up and teach her some things and figure some things out. And I'm kind of interested in Oito. You know, she's becoming a character that I'm interested in. I don't know what purpose she'll serve, just because her prince is so young, and what's the chances that he makes it to the end. But she's currently tied to our main character, so we'll kind of see how far along she makes it. But I would like to see what her ability would turn into, you know, what category she's in and what she chooses to develop and all that kind of stuff. And then all we got up here was kind of more about Kurapika being knocked out, and since he had it activated for 3 hours, does that mean he passes out for three times the amount of time? He's over here talking about different restrictions that he put on himself, and the stealth dolphin is now away. But don't we still have an ability in the chain that needs to be uploaded into the dolphin? I think. So we'll kind of wait and see for that. And like Kurapika said here, a woman's face suddenly appeared in the passage. What was it that Kurapika said? For security reasons, they're letting nothing pass through the ducts. Must be the Nen Beast protecting their prince. Probably. Because like we said, the Nen Beast kind of sense what's going on in their prince's surroundings, so maybe the Nen Beast itself like encapsulated the room or the surrounding areas in N. I don't think that's T's. Well, because we know T doesn't control his own Nen Beast. None of them do. But maybe since it's been put out there that, you know, somebody just died, we don't know how it got in there, T subconsciously thinks that in the back of his mind. You know, I need to be on the lookout. I can't watch everything. So his Nen Beast just like consciously does that for him. And yeah, that's pretty much all we got that chapter. We got an awake wobble sighting. And we'll just kind of leave it at there. So Patreon members, you guys will see this on Monday. YouTube, you guys will see this on Friday. Patreon members, the day you're watching this, we will be live on Twitch tonight, 7:30 p.m. YouTube, when you guys are watching this on Friday, we are also planning to be live on Twitch, 7:30 p.m. with Mob Psycho. We're planning to do like 4 to 6 episodes a week. Last week we did 4. We'll definitely do 4 again this week. We'll see if we can get to another 2. And then we will also have Patreon members. You guys will be getting another Avatar episode. We're going to start doing 2 Avatar episodes a week. We're finishing up Full Metal on YouTube. I think it'll be done this week, if not next week. And that's all we have going on right now, right? Avatar, Full Metal's ending, Mob Psycho, Hunter x Hunter chapters. Yeah, and we're just patiently waiting for hopefully an Attack on Titan release date announcement for this year, October, that was hinted. I don't know. We'll kind of wait and see. But I do appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good Labor Day and a good weekend. And as always,